3 straight losses for the Browns. They've dropped 6 of their last 7. The only win in that span against Las Vegas. Sanders, he pats the ball. He throws it to Judkins, rookie. And he gets out across the 35. He was hit down low by Matt Milano, who had a huge game in that come-from-behind victory over New England. That's a 6-yard pickup through the air. JJ, they had 192 yards of offense last week. They allowed 361 to Chicago. Fake the run. Sanders will throw it. Open man is Fannin. Impressive rookie season for the tight end out of Bowling Green, dishing out some punishment along the sideline. Inside the 25. Sanders out of the gun. He will step and throw. It's a high one, and it's handled by Judy. So one of the few veterans in the passing game. Judy brings it in. Since week 9, they have not spent a whole lot of time in the red zone. Off the boot, Sanders connects with Fannin for the touchdown. The Cleveland Browns drive it right down the field and strike first.
It's the rest of the first half is where the struggles have come.
You could eat that guy's hat. I don't doubt it.
No question.
Shotgun Sanders after the impressive opening drive. He tosses right over the middle to Judkins. And he tried to veer to the outside, but Dorian Williams and Terrell Bernard, who is back in the lineup for Buffalo. Bernard returns, Benford returns for the Bills, and they limit Judkins to 5 yards. 9 different starting combinations, second in the NFL. Sanders, pocket is collapsing, he gets rid of it. Catch is made by Fannin. He bounces off the one tackler, but couldn't gain any more yards. Down just across the 35, hit by Rousseau. Sanders on the play. Third down and 12 for Cleveland. Trevion Williams in the backfield. Sanders deep drop. He's got to float it. Catch is made by Williams. He turns it upfield, and Williams has got a first down. The catch and run across midfield. Sanders knew he was going to get hit, and he released it for 19 yards.
Great call here. Milano's going to be 100% free. Nobody touching him, but Shedeur gets it out to the screen. They have blockers in front. The Browns knew that there was going to be pressure on a 3rd and long to try and get to the young quarterback, and they said, that's fine. Bring your pressure. We'll slip a screen right in behind you and execute it to perfection.
They've been highly effective on offense. Fake the handoff. Sanders sets, flag down. Sanders waits. He will throw to the sideline. Caught by Judkins. He tried to circle it upfield. And he's tackled at the 31 by Williams and Bernard. Penalty marker was thrown at the 28.
Defense holding 57.
Defense number 57. 5-yard penalty.
Epinesa, the guilty party. Second down and 13. Shotgun. Sanders, pump and throw. It's popped up in the air, and it's a gift. Interception. Pick made by Jordan Poyer, the former Cleveland Brown.
It's very tough to move the ball when you're doing that. Today, having much more success.
Full receiver set. Sanders, the ball popped free as Sanders was trying to throw it. And it's incomplete. Deion Walker got over there for Buffalo, but the pressure is starting to mount against Shedeur Sanders.
That is a very, very large body in your face when you're trying to throw over him.
Now a 3rd and 7. Travion Williams sets up to the side of Sanders. Sanders somehow gets away, and Sanders is going to run for it. Outstanding, Shedeur Sanders. It was chaos around him, and he emerges with a first down, 13 yards.
Wow, what an escape. You're going to see him duck down. It's a great way to not only evade the tackle, but also keep your balance and center of gravity. And then he slips through the line of scrimmage and is able to get up for the first down. Just great pocket presence and also strength to be able to stand in there, get through, and get a first down.
Second down and 8 for Cleveland. Shotgun Sanders. He looks, puts it over the middle. It's handled by Judkins, and he's got a first down. Sanders is 9 of 11, 93 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Sanders steps up. He's got room, and he stumbles across the 40. Just was trying to stay upright, and Sanders appears to be okay. 6 yards. Third down and 2. Sanders, nice little shake and bake to get the first down. Now you see me, now you don't. Shedeur Sanders.
A play action trying to get him out to a throw into the flat. It's not there. He's got a defender in his face and has to make something happen, and that's just a football player being a football player. Great job recognizing, reacting, and being an athlete. Shedeur using his legs so far today to get it done in addition to the arm.
They just had Aiden Hutchinson, a defensive lineman, in there at the fullback spot. Now they have Zach Zinner, extra offensive lineman. He sells the play fake. He throws it underneath to Judkins. He breaks a tackle. Judkins takes on the contact and drives it inside the 5.
He said, my cleats were hung up and I was okay with it. But I think he's having a little more fun now.
Sanders throws, juggled, and dropped. Brendan Bates, the tight end, thought he was going to have a touchdown. Instead, it's incomplete, and Tre'Davious White helped make sure of it. Dillon Gabriel is in for Cleveland on a 3rd and goal. Gabriel in the pocket. Gabriel trying to run, and he gets chopped down by Rousseau.
The fans here are booing, and I think it might be because they think they took out Shedeur to put in Gabriel. They don't know that there's an issue with his pinky. I think thinking back to that play where they took Shedeur off a couple weeks ago.
They had to settle for a field goal, now trailing 20-10. Sanders will throw it. And the open field tackle is made by Milano. He hits Judkins. They're running the other way with it. The play had been whistled dead, we believe. And Judkins is down. Raheem Sanders is next up in the rotation as Cleveland faces a 3rd and 12 with 1:57 to go. They were also charged with a timeout, injury in the last 2 minutes. Sanders trying to bounce out of trouble, buys time, he throws high, and in between two receivers, one too high for and then one too short for. It was Fannin who was on the front end of it, incomplete. As JJ mentioned, they have no timeouts remaining. Sanders, and he's just going to toss it out of bounds in the direction of Jerry Jeudy, and now they're going to send out the field goal unit. They take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The injury to Judkins, so Travion Williams, 7-year veteran, is in at running back, and he will set up on the outside. Sanders will throw it. Pass caught. And then slammed down is Fannin. They have just 3 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter all season. Take the handoff. Sanders once again deflected, and it's intercepted. Daquan Jones comes away with it. Joey Bosa getting a piece. Shedeur Sanders opened the day 8 of 8, 84 yards and a touchdown. Since then, 4 of 10, 25 yards and 2 picks. Fake the run. Sanders out of the pocket. Sanders on the move. And he's down inside the 30. Taron Johnson with a penalty marker.
10-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
Travion Williams gets his turn in the backfield. 2nd and 17. Swing pass. Cut by Williams. And he got hit up high and down low. Bernard in there. Buffalo is the highest scoring second-half team in the NFL. Not just this season. Highest scoring second-half team in the NFL since 2013 in the Denver Broncos. Dump off. After the catch, Jerry Jeudy couldn't do a whole lot with it. Penalty marker down at the 41.
Personal foul, tripping, defense over 58. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
3 straight wins after a 3-4 stretch. Play action, another ball is tipped. But this time it's incomplete. Deion Walker's got a major wingspan. Third batted pass today. 2 of them have led to INTs. 2nd and 15. Sanders will run it. And Sanders will slide down at the 15. So that's going to be just short of the 1st down. (23-17) Buffalo in front. Browns take over at their own 34-yard line. Take the handoff. Sanders, little floater. Williams has room. Williams turns it upfield, and a big gain as he hurdles to the 40. First down at the 40. Early stages, 4th quarter. Take the running play. Sanders again, an underneath pass to Sanders. Raheem with the catch. And he has dropped just short of the 35. Cleveland is 8 of 10 on third down today. This is a 3rd and 3. Sanders, swing it up. Open field tackle made. It's Jordan Poyer as he meets Travion Williams. Big play for Buffalo.
It's a swing screen out of the backfield, just don't get the block. And Jordan Poyer fills and makes the tackle.
He watched a lot of Rodney Harrison when he was a kid because his parents were Patriots fans. Sanders, that's a soft toss to Judy, and the Bills are ready for it. Taron Johnson tags him. Gain of 1. Travion Williams flanks Sanders. Shotgun. He will fire it, and a tackle made down low as Tillman tried to turn it upfield, but White didn't let him get extra yards. And now 4th down. It's 4th and 2.5. Shotgun Sanders. Sanders gets out of trouble, and now he can't get away from Rousseau. Buffalo delivers on 4th down, a sack. And the Bills take over with 5:02 to play. In the rally against New England, could not secure that one. Sanders backs out of trouble, on the move. Sanders throws, and it's hauled in by Corley along the sideline. Shedeur Sanders keeping the play alive and delivering a BB for 11.
Kind of surprised that was a clock stoppage there, but the Browns won't complain.
2:37 to go. Sanders in the pocket, and Sanders is sandwiched. Back at the 14, Rousseau and Poyer collaborate. Second and 18 for the Browns. Shotgun here for Sanders. Sanders,
Rousseau,
and look out! Sanders just gets rid of it. Rousseau had a beat on him.
it's going to be grounding. He was still in the pocket when he threw it. Didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage or towards any receiver.
Touchdown grounding. Offense number 12. Spot foul. Lost it down. 4th down.
Sanders was not in the end zone when he released it.
The position of the football is irrelevant. The entire body's in the field of play when he lets the ball go. That's why the intentional grounding is penalized from that spot.
3rd and 32. Sanders down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy was down there, but so were 2 Buffalo defenders, and now it's 4th down with 1:49 on the clock. He asked Kevin Stefanski about Fenn, and he said it was love at first sight. I was watching his tape from Bowling Green, noticed his team didn't huddle, met with him, realized, oh no, this is a smart guy. He can handle anything. It's Corley who ends up with it, and he's got room. Corley gets to the outside and walks the tightrope. Isaiah Bond got it from Corley. Reese, 33 years old. Joe Brady, Bills offensive coordinator, 36 years old. Sanders on a give. The draw to Judkins. He's got a big gain. Judkins breaks a tackle. And caught from behind, but a penalty marker back at the 42.
It's going to be a hold on 56.
Holding. Offense number 56. 10-yard penalty.
That is Whippler. The Browns are once again in Buffalo territory. Corley, the motion man. Judkins back in at tailback. And they jet sweep it to Corley. And they catch the Bills by surprise. Another Cleveland first down. So the Browns have to settle for a field goal attempt here with Andre Schmidt. The holder is Corey Bojorquez, former Buffalo Bills punter. This is a chip shot of 24 yards for Schmidt. Trying to cut into the lead. And he nails it. Promising drive stalls inside the 5. It's 13-10 Bills. So far, Garrett has not been a factor. They have worked very quickly, either handing the ball off or getting rid of it, not to even give him a chance. Allen gets out of there.
There's a chance.
Allen, he's tripped up. Myles Garrett gets to the QB on the scramble.
How are they going to judge this?
Garrett 1 sack away from tying the NFL record. Second and goal. Fannin. Inside run to Fannin. One official says touchdown. So we're going with that. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a loss of 7, JJ, and now a 41-yard attempt for Andre Schmidt. Sunahara, the snapper. Bojorquez, the holder. And a 41-yarder is right down the middle. You take nothing for granted in this league. Allen. Look out! And Allen is brought down by Schlesinger. The Browns gaining momentum. The Bills are out of sync. Tall order here for the Browns. Bojorquez gets it away cleanly. It sails to the 48. Shedeur just has to make sure that he holds on the football, and he does. 5-yard return, 51-yard kick. And now Buffalo takes over in Cleveland territory.